Jean jackets always reminded me of, Guys, we're going to be touching on a subject today that I've noticed throughout my careers, and I would say it's very much a problem, not in just our generation, but in past generations and probably before it, and that is avoiding insanity in your work setting. Do you enjoy what you do for your job? Is this not the only job you believe you will have throughout your life? Is this a dead-end job? Is this a job leading up to a better job? A job that you are building into a better position within the job? Are you settled in this job? And does this job bring life to you? Does your job make you feel alive? With your job, is it set up so you can still have the life you want while not stressing too much on the job, but all through and through putting the effort into the job while enjoying every second of it? Or when you work your job, does it feel like you leave your shit at the door, you turn your brain off, you know what to do, you put your head down, you get it done, you look at the clock, and then you get out of there, you turn your brain back on, and it almost feels like you're getting right back into reality. Like you just took a break from reality, you were on autopilot for about 8 to 10 hours, and you just get used to that cycle because you get excited for the spare moments you get outside of work. All because to achieve the lifestyle that you have going for you currently is you have to endure that, and you wouldn't necessarily call it pain at that stage, you would just necessarily call it something that just needs to get done. But you feel a bit lifeless during work. But what if you're working a very unappealing job? You're there very early in the morning, at least 4 a.m. And you're there for 12 hours. And then you have an hour drive home. You only get enough sleep for about 6 to 7 hours. You get up in the morning again, and you do it again, close to 7 days a week. You have a lot of bills to pay, you don't have any money, you don't have a pot to piss in, and you're just dredging through it. Not really seeing any hope, just the satisfaction from what you get from a paycheck, and you get sparing fleets of happiness, of whatever brings you happiness. And through this all, you just feel very dead inside at this dead-end job as your life is just decaying around you because you really don't have a life. Having gone to school for the trades and working in the trades, most of us who work the trades had to start from the rock bottom and work our way up. That's just how it is with everyone in the trades most of the time. Depends on really how skillful you are. It's an amazing thing though, because when you start from the rock bottom and work your way up in the industry, you meet every type of person there is out there, starting from the bottom all the way to the top. What I caught on to going through this with the many careers I had to go through, more literally the rock bottom, people ODing on heroin the second week I was there, filthy, horrible management, nothing was done right, just unbelievable stuff. I caught on to, as I would work up into better jobs, people would become more alive with themselves with the better job I've got. Now, it wasn't a huge change as I'd go up, but I caught on to it. It got a little bit better with the groups of people as I went up with my work. But when I saw at that rock bottom is these people literally almost acted like they were insane. When in fact, I bet some of them might have had mental illness and could have been insane because it was that much of a dead-end job. A main human trait that we are attracted to as human beings is we are attracted to life. We love living things. We do not like dead things, we do not like decay things, we find that very unappealing, and we tend to avoid that more than living alive things. Why do you think we love nature so much? Why do you think we're so unappealed to rotting dead corpses like roadkill or, say, rotting trees in the forest? Anything that is associated with death, most likely a human being is unappealed to it, unless they're all like a necrophile, or whatever the hell you say that word. When I say insanity, I do associate it with that. They feel dead inside at those dead-end jobs because it's a dead-end job and their life is decaying around them. And as that's going on, they're not dead, they're alive. So the opposite of putting on an act of doing something that's just not going to change, acting like you're just dead inside, like it's all just decaying around you while you're still alive, you're going to drive yourself insane because you're not dying, you're alive. And the only way out is up, moving up from that job, doing whatever you can. Finding what you really like, be very present with yourself and discover what can I do to bring more life into me, to vanish this dead feeling inside of me so I don't may go insane and be stuck in this job for my whole entire life. Because that's the thing too, with these dead-end jobs, they weren't just young kids walking around like I was. I was more than likely the youngest kid at these jobs anyways. These guys were about my dad's age, been jumping from job to job, majority drug addicts, whatnot, but they were good tradesmen, but they just always, I could see it. They always had that feeling of deadness inside of them. They couldn't do anything about it, and they did not want to change. They didn't care. I would consider them insane. So if you feel like you're in this situation, just realize you are alive. You have a life to live. So live it. Quit feeling dead inside. Like you're going insane and there's nothing left. Like you're just sitting there brain dead like there's nothing else that's gonna go on. Live. Find out what you live for and go for it.